Oh, we're already recording? Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Steve, and this is Karen's Krystals here in Lockesburg, Arkansas. Right here, we've got a large selection of petrified wood. It comes from many different areas of the United States. That is actually a sugar quartz petrified wood from South Carolina. We also have petrified wood from Texas, Oregon, Arkansas. A lot of them we dig ourselves. Some we do a lot of horse trading with different people, you know. Like I've got buddies that come from Oregon and they'll bring their petrified wood and trade it for the crystal. Daddy, he did this for 61 years, and when he retired, we took over his collection, and he had collected a lot of rocks through 60 some odd years. We're open 7 days a week. We're open from daylight to dark. You know, if no one's out front, just beat the hell out of the door and someone will come take care of you. The address is 3502 South Camellia, Lockesburg, Arkansas. And if you're driving down the highway, you cannot miss us on Highway 71 in between Ashdown and DeQueen. But if you blink, you might miss us because we're just a little speckler in the road. That is Mexican blue lace agate. This is normally around $150, but that's due to the polishing, you know, and the prep work and the cut and the detail. But a raw piece would not cost you nowhere near that much. But when it's cut and polished, you know, the price, you know, goes up a little bit. Now this stone right here comes from Arkansas, and this is called wavelite. And it's very sought after and extremely rare to find anymore. The changes in the atmospheric conditions, the formation is not like it used to be. It doesn't form as frequently, and when it does form, it's not near the, you know, quality. So this probably was formed back in the 50s or the 60s.
You say global warming had affected that?
Yes. And the gold that you see in the crystals is actually inside of the quartz themselves. In Arkansas, we call them a golden healer. You know, that's where you run into, you know, processing this. You can take $1,000 rock. If you don't know how to process it, you can turn it into a $10 piece of junk in about 2 minutes.
How many rocks do you think you have?
A gazillion, at least. They're all for sale, 25 cents a rock if you buy every rock out here. Crystals that we carry, if you'll notice, we leave this, you know, we just leave them the way God made them. Most rock shops will take a piece like this where it's self-healed itself, which I believe increases like the power in the quartz, and they'll come back and cut that thing off real nice and pretty so it'll sit on someone's desk, not realizing that, you know, this is the way God made that. And I like to leave stuff just the way Jesus did it. I don't believe you should take and alter God's work, because he knows what he's doing. And you know, we try to be extremely fair. A point like this on normal website would probably run you anywhere from $80 to $100. But due to the fact that we mine our own quartz, process our own quartz, you know, I try to price what I think is fair to people. I don't try to take a rock and try to get $1 million for it. I just, you know, if it looks good, it's nice, you know, just make a fair profit for your time and your effort.
And who's this here?
That is the brains of the operation, and my better half, my soulmate. That's my dream come true right there. This is the Oklahoma State rock. This is a barite rose rock.
Barite rose rock.
Yeah. This is raw tiger's eye from Africa. We ordered this from Tarzan, and he goes and collects it with Cheater, and they send it to us. No, I'm being silly.
What about the quartz that keeps growing on the back of those rocks?
A lot of people believe that when you remove a piece of quartz crystal from the earth, it stops the growing process. This is not true, and you know, quartz, as long as it requires two things to grow: heat, and it still needs like some sand or something left in the matrix on it. If both of these are present, We've got pieces when I brought them home was smooth on the back, and they're already starting to grow new crystals, you know, out here on the tables. This one here, when I brought it home, was slick as this one on the back. And it's starting to produce new quartz. And you can see the new growth on the back of it.
How long have you had that piece?
I don't know, about a year and a half.
That's a year and a half of growth.
Yeah, getting a piece of quartz crystal like this out of the mine, breaking it out, you know, getting it loaded, getting it home, getting it processed without damaging it in any way is near impossible. Carborundum, and it's produced in France, and it's used in the manufacturing of bulletproof vests. It has a titanium alloy in it, and they melt it down, and it's also, they can use it for anything that, like, it doesn't get hot. It can be used in like brake pads, clutches, stuff like that, but it is extremely beautiful, and it's one of our top sellers.
How much would a piece like that cost?
A piece like that's around $100, and they're approximately 49 million years old. If I wouldn't have picked these up when I was little, we wouldn't even have them now. No, I didn't get them that long ago.
Right, yeah, right.
But these are echinoids.
And what is it?
It's the ancestor to our starfish. This comes from Morocco, and this is an ammonite, and it's between 39 and 365 million years old. That's another Arkansas double terminator.
And it grows naturally like that.
That's the way Jesus makes it. We have a lot of people that come up and ask us, how do we cut and polish our quartz crystals? And we don't. This is, you know, we just clean them, put them out here on the tables. I don't try to modify them in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, other than the cleaning process. And a lot of the quartz we don't even clean. We leave it just the way we dig it. You know, because some people, that's how they want it, and we try to offer a little something for everybody. We want everybody happy. Now these are sliced geode agates, and these come from Brazil. And these are what we call our kid specials. We price these very affordable, and kids love them. Because, you know, a lot of parents come through with a whole bunch of kids. They can't afford to spend a lot of money. So we try to always have something cheap, you know, for the little kids. But we also try to have certain items, you know, for the serious collectors.